Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
Here we go.
And so here's Montreal. Outside Booker. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Brand. Here's Maxey. And he slams it in one-handed.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
Booker fires from way outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Inside. In transition, here they come. Ball's going up the court. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Boy, well done on that pass by Olajuwon. He's just a tremendous all-around talent.
Here's Maxey. Here's Cooper. Barnes with the rebound. For three, Booker. And Montreal hits again from deep.
What a skilled long-range shooter. I mean, imagine if Booker keeps getting better from that range.
To halt the run. And Collins with the slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Yeah, Booker sees how they're defending him and just takes what's there.
Here's Maxey. Here's Brand. He buries it from three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Booker has got the ball here for Montreal. It's a three-point game. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout fourth year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Here's Cooper. Here's Sabonis. Pass to Cooper. Here's Brand. Hachimura covering. Here's Brand. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
Look, if you're going to try to stop Brand inside, you got to bring the physicality and toughness all game because he's a load.
Chalk up two there.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Pass to Cooper. Both teams will make substitutions. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first one falls.
You know, the thing about Thomas you like and admire, he's an excellent leader. His winning mentality is contagious, and he typically lays it on the line every time he's on the court. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Hits a three-pointer.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Memphis making a switch here. And both free throws good for Thomas. And it's Montreal's ball. Here's McGrady. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And so here's Montreal. Screen by Lively. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Pass to Middleton. No good from outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Montreal on top. They're up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from Montreal?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Memphis trails by 3. Thomas with the ball. Pass to Brand. Back to Thomas. Middleton outside. Rebound Montreal. After his rookie year, Clark, Chris Middleton got traded to Milwaukee.
Well, there were no ripples when this trade happened, B.A. No earth-shaking or anything like that, but it was major for the Bucks and Chris Middleton. He's been a multi-time All-Star, and he also was huge in that championship run in 21 for the Bucks.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Thomas. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And that short area quickness really helps Thomas get his shot from mid-range.
Here's McGrady. Tipped. Middleton outside. The 3. Sinks it from distance. Middleton's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Thompson pulls it in.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Pass to Brand. Back to Thomas. Out to the right wing. Here's Coleman. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, unique is what Coleman is. Derek Coleman, a big man who can really shoot it, can play inside. He is a real matchup problem for the defense. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Cooper. To the wing, right side. Let's go with a 3. Buries it from 3. Cooper's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, Cooper is consistent as a three-point shooter, doing a nice job finding space to shoot from here.
That one's good for 2.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Pass to Coleman. Thomas outside. And stolen by Booker. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
Booker's offensive game already pretty tight. He's a threat from everywhere.
Here's Cooper. And stolen by Booker. The 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Puts up a 3. And it's Booker again missing. And it's Collins with the ball for Memphis. Trailing by 2. Here's Thomas. He got a piece of it. The 3 from Barnes. Fires in the triple. Barnes has got 5.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Coleman. Thomas with the ball. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Montreal leading by 5. Booker surveying the D. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Maxey. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Rui Hachimura.
Willing to sacrifice himself for the play, Maxey takes the foul and keeps going.
Both free throws good from Maxey. Here's Booker. 17 points in the game. Collins with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Brand. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Montreal on top, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Sabonis.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Booker. Out to the right wing. Here's Olajuwon. Collins with the rebound. Memphis trails by 3. Oh, misses the dunk.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Pure from 3-point range.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and that really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
Now here's Maxey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Here's Cooper. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Cooper. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound Montreal. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And here's Lillard. Takes the 3. No good on the shot.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Brand. And he converts the layup. Brand's got 7.
You can't let Brand get comfortable down there. He is a major threat inside.
Outside Booker. Unloads. Collins with the rebound. And so it's Memphis with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. It's Booker on the wing. He's got 17.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Sabonis outside. For the tie. And it's all tied up. Sabonis has got his first points of the game.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Screen by Lively. Lillard can't get it to go. And here's Memphis. Here's Cooper. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
Some changes for Memphis. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And here's Thomas from the arc. Can't hit that one.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
He had a big height advantage there and did not mess around with it. Took advantage.
Out to the wing. .50 seconds left in the third. Pass to Sigma. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 5. It's good. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Pippen. And that's going to be a travel. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Memphis ahead. They lead by a bucket. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Montreal. Trailing by 2. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Kicks it out to Collins. Thompson outside. Pass to Cooper. 6 to shoot. Out to Thompson. 3-pointer. Lively grabs the miss. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Now Now here's Barnes. Here's Gay from behind the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Memphis making a switch here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Well, Coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. A chance to get a quick injury report.
Thanks. I got some news from Montreal's head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
McGrady, shot is off. Down low. Here's Cooper. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Gay, an outstanding player, finishing with power. Doesn't get any easier than that.
Pass to Cooper. Thompson outside. Soft touch off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here's Gay. Out to Lillard. From downtown, Lillard drains the outside shot.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking the back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
The quickness from Booker makes him hard to defend inside.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
From the line. Pass to Barnes. Outside Booker. Memphis with a rebound. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Here's Maxey. A rebound.
Of course I is. Of course.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
For three, Booker.
Bro, they never contest, bro. He never contest the fucking shot.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Maxey. Oh, deflected. To the middle. For the win! And so it's Montreal with the W.
Oh, my
That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining.